Hey YouTube, it's Latoya. Back as I promised that I would be. Today I had my 6-month follow-up with my surgeon, Dr. Jack Rutledge. And I have to admit, like I said on my previous video, I was very nervous because I didn't know what his expectations of me were, and inside I know that I could have done a lot better than I had been. And I knew the holidays had just passed, and I figured I knew I had put on some pounds from eating over the holidays, eating with my husband, just kind of going through some emotional things. So anyway, I'm not going to make this video very long. I went this morning. Immediately the front office staff, they were like, wow, they were impressed and everything. And of course I'm still nervous. The front office staff can be wow, but I need to wow my physician. So anyway, I get called back, and the nurse looks at me and she goes, wow, oh my god. She's just so ecstatic. It's just amazing how ecstatic she was. She was like, girl, compared to when I saw you the last time, you have dropped a lot. So that made me feel good. So anyway, my thing is, Toya, don't get too excited until after you get on this scale, So I snuck and weighed in on the scale this morning before I went to the doctor's office. And it actually had said that I had went back up to 293 from, 284, 286. So, of course, I panicked. That was one of the reasons why I panicked, because I got on that scale this morning, and probably shouldn't have done that before I went to the doctor's office. But anyway, I get there and I get on their scale, and I actually weighed 280.6. So from my last weigh-in, whenever I said I was 284, for me that's almost a 4-pound drop. So considering that the holidays came and I had been stressing and I ate chocolate cake and nut butter cookies and stuff like that I should not have been, I'm not mad. And I hadn't really worked out either, so hey, I'll take it. And I kind of figured that I hadn't really jumped back up that high because the clothes were still falling off and I could fit into 20s and 22s. So I kind of felt that I wasn't gaining, but then again I wasn't sure because my abdomen is getting fleshy now. But I was told today that my abdomen is getting fleshy not because I gained weight, but because I'm losing, and I'm now getting the skin in my abdomen, which wasn't a big issue, just my arms and my thighs and my back. But now my abdomen is starting to get a little bit fleshy and my love handle. So they were so happy. Then I finally see my doctor, and he comes in and he's just very excited, very happy. And unfortunately he has a bad cold, and he wanted to give me a big old hug. He even sanitized himself. He said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I want to hug you so bad, but I got a cold and I don't want to make you sick. He was like, but you look awesome. You have done well. You lost so much weight. So I didn't calculate how much that was. So they got me down as a start for 347 and down to 380. So I guess that's kind of like almost 67 pounds or something like that. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Right now my head is not calculating well. But anyway, he was very excited. And I showed him the pictures where, my husband's gotten bigger than I am. And, he was asking, how does he feel now? Because he knew that my husband wasn't very supportive about the surgery either. So he wants to know, how does he feel about things now? And I told him, I was like, hey, he's happy. And then my doctor goes, does he like the new body? And I'm like, oh yeah, he liked the new body. And he likes everything that's coming on with the changes, the new stamina and all that stuff. So, I even cracked a joke. I told him, I said, you may have to give him a bypass if he keeps on going the route he's going. But I did express to him that my concern was that, he still preaches that eating 3 times a day at 350 calories per meal. And I told him, that wasn't really working for me. My body was storing the food and I wasn't really dropping any weight. And But he was cool. He see that I, for the most part, do try to stick within my calories. Even if I do slip and eat something, I still try to stay within my calories. He still wants me to come completely off the shakes. And I told him, I just don't see myself coming completely off the shakes because I like to sleep, and I'm not going to get up and cook breakfast. I know this. I pick my husband up from work, then I try to snooze some more and go straight to work. So for me, drinking a shake for breakfast works because I'm getting the protein in and everything, and I just really don't have time to cook breakfast and, you know, things like that in the morning. So I told him I'm only drinking one a day. You know, I told him I'm eating more than 3 times a day, but some of those, it may be 1 or 2 shakes. It's not that I'm doing 3 or 4 or 5 meals. You know, I may get something, eat it, graze, and go back to it later, and then have a shake, and then get something for dinner, and then, you know, a yogurt or something. So he still wants me to be more structured, which I understand that, but that 3 times a day thing is just not going to work for me. I've already seen it, and they see it because I've dropped so much since they've seen me, and, you know, I wasn't really dropping like that before. So anyway, that was pretty good. He was excited, and I told him that, you know, Blue Cross gave me the thumbs up about starting my little support group, weight loss support group, on the job in January. And oh gosh, he was so excited. He pulled me to the side and gave me all kinds of information, some tools to hand out, some advice, and he just basically nailed me as his public spokesperson. So he's like, you know, I want you to understand the responsibility you're going to have in doing this and everything. And I told him I did, you know, and he told me, hey, whenever you need some help, call me. I'm going to help you, you know, and he did. Oh, he was just so excited, and he's so very proud of me. So that makes me motivated to get totally back on track, and even more so. You know, I want to go harder now, and I got to start focusing on myself. I told him that life is kind of getting to me a little bit, trying to merge. You know, my husband and I still trying to merge, trying to learn each other, and we both have some combativeness because we're stubborn, and it's affecting me. I'm not going to lie, it is. But, you know, God is good, and you just have to keep praying, and you have to keep people out your business, and sometimes you just have to focus on you and let God do what he needs to do for that other person. You know, like I said, Miss Angela said it best. Some people don't know how to ride this ride with you if you're a bariatric patient. And sometimes they may have to get off the ride, and you may have to ride it alone. So, you know, but it's going to be okay because God got your back. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off, but I'm pretty excited about everything. I feel better. Nixie has her surgery next Tuesday, I think, or something like that. So good luck with her on that. Everybody else who had your surgeries, I'm glad you're doing well. Some of you kind of going up and down. I know you have your good days and your bad days. We all do. Praying for you. And thank you all so much for supporting me and being there. My new subby, I saw them tonight. I believe it was Swing Life. Thank you for joining me, and everybody else, and everybody just keep me in your prayers and your thoughts, and keep me uplifted. And also, those of you who are not on Facebook, not only is this week my 6-month surgery, it's also my today the 5th is my 2-year wedding anniversary. So it's actually my husband and I's wedding anniversary today, and he sent me some very, very, very beautiful flowers to my job. And actually he kind of surprised me because he was telling me he didn't have any money to get me anything until he got paid. So it was a nice surprise. So but anyway, you know, I had a lot of anniversaries in 1 week, so that's cool. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you guys. Take care. I love you guys. Like I said, keep me in your prayers, and I'll keep supporting you and try to get a little bit more active out here. So thank you, everybody, and you all have a good evening, and I will see you next time.